I've chosen an object for each sign, and your object, oh, I don't know what drew me to this for you, is this gorgeous little pouch, sort of satiny pouch, and there's something inside it as well, which I can't remember what it is, so that's even more exciting. But this is representing what's coming up for you in the next few weeks. So something is, and this is quite a Virgo thing, I think, something is beautifully held inside. It's got zip. Oh my God. We have zippage. I was not expecting a zip. Okay, this is well thought out. This is considerate and slightly unexpected. Ooh, silky inside. See, they bothered to do a lining. That's very Virgo. Ooh, now, I don't know much about crystals. I don't at all, really. I don't even know why that's in there, but I'm going to show you. God, that's gorgeous. Okay. So I'm going to read this crystal because I don't know much about crystals. I'm going to read this as two things. One, I get a sort of like a raspberry ripple in an ice cream. So in other words, there is a situation going on that is shot through with some kind of thought, situation, reason, logic, that we will see what that is. But also, there's something incredibly well put together and quite delightful. I like this. Okay, I'm going to throw 3 cards for you, first of all. I'm using a deck that I haven't used, actually, for about a year. Disco Headband, just thought I'd bring a bit of joy. We all need a little bit of joy at the moment, don't we, Virgo? And hey, Disco Headbands, why not? Also, the sun has come out where I am, so I'm kind of celebrating. I'm getting my Virgo vibes together. Let's have 3 cards for you, Virgo. Are you ready? Have you got your cup of tea ready? I've got mine. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I have to be careful with that because YouTube tends to, oh, that's good too, have a go at me for TNA, so I'll have to put my finger over it. God. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. Okay, come here, Venus. Let me do that. You get the Ace of Cups as your first card. Now, I'm not utterly surprised, actually, because everything about this little package, as the actress said to the bishop, is a joy. You know, the buttons are joy, the silkiness is a joy, the little zip inside is a joy, the finishing, it's got piping. I mean, it's been piped around the sides. Virgos know, I think, and let me know in the comments, how much work goes into something, even little things, okay? So when I took this rather glorious and very polished stone out, crystal, I felt a little sense, I felt my heart leap, and I felt a little sense, a smile. It was a smile in the mind, a smile in the heart. So Ace of Cups is a very, very nice card for you to get, but I'm not completely surprised that you got it, and I am very happy that you got it. I like to spread a little bit of joy. Got the sun in my eye over here, just a minute. There you go. I use a curtain. I like it when there's a bit of joy out there because I'm the first reader that will bring it to you. If there is something that you need that's, you know, not so pleasant, I'll tell you. But when there's joy, woohoo, let's just celebrate. I'm going to have a sip of my tea, have a sip of your drink. Fantastic. Okay, next card we get for you is the Hierophant. Hierophant is about learning, and it's also about going to the next level with something. So this can be that you are transforming your skills. Let's say you've got a job at the moment, you want to take it in a different direction, or you don't even want to be in that direction, and there's something else that's calling you. If you can see here, this is Chiron, the Wounded Healer, in this particular deck. This is the Mythic Tarot, by the way. And pointing, not just like, I always think of this as like, you know, at a rock concert, rock hard, rock heavy, rock animal. But it's not, it's rocking the light. It's telling you, you can see the light. Maybe some of you have been in a bit of a dark situation, or you've been just in that state that we all get into, where it's a bit flat, you know, things are not popping. This feels as if there's a realization that needs to be made. And also he's got the scroll, which is a bit like the High Priestess when she has, I think it's the Torah, but I'm not sure. It's a scroll that represents higher learning. If you put that together with the Ace of Cups, there's some, and Virgos generally, for me, are quite intellectual. I always say if you want to meet a Virgo, go somewhere that's got a lot of culture. So there's something here about taking maybe a side hustle to the next level, doing some more education. Maybe you want to go to a night class, or you want to do a degree, whatever it is. This is something that you could really love and that could really elevate you. Next card you get is Justice. I love this. It always reminds me of a floor cleaner advert. The one for Flash. I think that's maybe only in the UK. But they always have a black and white checkered floor, you know, with a dog that just sort of doesn't even... You just think the dog's going to poop all over the floor, because that's the reality of life, isn't it? You think, can this? When I'm having one of those days, and I don't know about you, but if you've got animals, there's one of those days where you literally think, I am smelling all day long. Even when you've cleaned it up, you're like, is it on me? Is it in my hair? Or when you've got a baby, you know, and they go, oh God, and it hits the wall. So I've got a little bit of baby PTSD. He's grown now. There's something about this, the Justice card, apart from the floor and my fetish for Flash. You've got Athena, you've got the owl, you've got wisdom, and you've got the truth, the sword of truth. And a rather good pediment as well. It feels as if you could learn something to do with the law. That would make absolute sense. You could also, if you have a legal thing going on at the moment, you could be looking at breakthroughs in this. Things actually going your way. It's making me itch my nose. Things actually going your way. Or if there's been like a stalemate going on, something coming in that really, it kind of cracks the egg. Either way, I think also Justice for me represents karma, and it feels as if there is a sense in which a situation, and of course I'm doing your general reading now, I'm going to do your love reading in a minute, which will go underneath here, and I'll show you the cards in a sec. And there'll also be an extended love reading, so if that really resonates, it's the first link in the description box. With these three cards that we have, and I'm going to put that there, that's very helpful. I'll show you the cards. I've covered up the TNA just because YouTube always does bad things to me, even if it's just that in a tarot card. Don't even go there. There is a love of higher learning, and there is justice. There is a love of the law. The law loves you. Now this could be the law of attraction for manifesting. It could be the actual legal law because you're going through some situation that requires it. It could even be if you're in doing an inheritance thing, you know, putting through someone's estate. It could be the HR department at your job are going to actually start to see things your way, or they're going to offer you an opportunity. You know, this is good. I like this. I like the juju of it, actually. It's bright. No wonder I wanted to wear my disco balls for you. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get the Ten of Wands. Let's get the heavy stuff out. Ten of Wands. It's a very interesting Ten of Wands, this one. This is telling you, and I think this happens in conjunction with this. You realise you've reached the end of something that was really holding you back, weighing you down, restricting you, but also making you think that you couldn't win something. Nice. God, you're getting such a lot of major arcana. You also get the Chariot. Chariot is being, yeah, this is interesting. You thought you wanted one direction or one thing. You thought that maybe it was destined, whether this is, and we'll have a look at your love life in a minute, whether this is relationships, whether this is work stuff, life stuff, whatever. you'll know. You thought it was going to go one way, and maybe you thought it was going to go a bad way, and that's why you were feeling a little bit blue about it. But before the universe gives you change, it usually gives you chaos. And that, my friends, is a channeled message. Okay? So when you see the Chariot and you've got the two horses going in different directions, what you have now is real choice. Before you didn't, and that's what was making you feel trapped and unlistened to, powerless. You now feel, and it's like you've been through a baptism of fire here. It's not coming from nowhere, and it's not just dropped into your lap. You now feel that there's an opportunity for different directions. It's a breath of fresh air. You still need, at some point here, to make a choice. Now, we have 2 eclipses in March. We have a new moon in Pisces in February on the 28th, which is a very good time for working out what it is you want to manifest. And remember, you are the master manifester this month. So make sure you're doing it. Vision boards, journals, however you do it. You're a Virgo, you've probably got the admin side sorted, okay? Once you've got past that, there will be 2 eclipses. One on the 14th, the lunar eclipse. One on the 29th, I think, of March, or at the end of March. And that will be a solar eclipse, I think. As far as I know, there's definitely 2 eclipses. You will make bigger decisions during this time, okay? And those decisions will be all the better for the fact that you had the 10 of Wands. Oof. Right, this is interesting. I know what this means. You have the 7 of Swords over here. This is my favourite 7 of Swords, by the way. I love this deck. I don't know why I haven't been using it. Right, are you going to tune in? I'm going to do that so I can show you the card. My camera's just being a bit weird. Look at this gorgeous 7 of Swords. The artwork's absolutely beautiful. You have decisions to make, and you also have more power now than you did before. The 7 of Swords is telling you 2 things. One, and you probably already know this, there are people around you who act in their own interests. I don't really get a whole vibe of somebody who's out to get you. Sometimes the 7 of Swords can be that if the rest of the reading has been a bit like sharp and bleak, but it hasn't. So don't think of this as someone who's out to get you. Think of it as you playing your cards close to your chest, because they are. So when you're making decisions, when you're at this 7 of Swords point, when you've looked at both different directions, when you've purged and when you've had catharsis, and when you've also done a little bit more research, don't tell anyone what you're going to do, particularly if it's good. Particularly if you're looking forward to it. Just take it from me. Play your cards close to your chest. It's too important to share. And sometimes, I'm just looking for a love deck. Where is my love deck? Sometimes you spoil the energy of things by sharing them too early. And I know it sounds really kind of childish, just getting my love cards, to say, oh, don't tell anyone, they might steal your idea. I mean, we're not, you know, at school, probably. At least I hope not. But we don't change that much. You're onto something. Don't share it until you've got it right where you want it. Okay, and that may even go for your love life. Shall we have a look? Let's have a look at your love life. Love life for my darling Virgos who give me the best television recommendations. I've just finished Tell Me Lies on Disney Plus. Oh my God, that was good. So I'm recommending that to you, Virgo. And I'm now watching The Good Wife, an oldie but a goodie. Tell me anything you're watching. I love your recommendations, and I love that you've kicked off. See, I told you it was good. You've kicked off Coming out with the big guns. Woohoo! 10 of Cups. I like this for you. I like it because it's a 10. And I've got 2 10s in the reading. I like that. I like it because it's happy, of course. And I'm feeling a lot of optimism about your love life. Even if you're not Virgo. You're like, you heard me, sister. This is obviously good for happy endings. But it's also good, not a happy finish. Or maybe, you know, each to their own, Virgo. Each to their own. There's something here about a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. There's something here about trusting in love. There's something here about harmony and partnership. I love this. Nice. King of Wands waltzes in. Of course he does. He probably dances like he's approaching a dance floor. So King of Wands, hey, how you doing? He is a bit like that. See, I'm doing my old, I don't even know, this is probably called Old Lady at a Wedding, you know. I think it's my gyration dance, but it's actually your nan when she's just polished off a vol au vent and she's gone up for hi-ho silver lining at the wedding. That is enough about me. King of Wands is somebody who's comfortable in their own skin. He's a lot of fun. He's pretty good in the sack. I'm just going to come out with it, okay? Because the King of Wands is like that sort of, I don't know, like Don Draper out of Mad Men, you know, which I'm also watching. This feels, let's take the next card, because I'm not sure who this is to you. I'm not sure if this is somebody, yeah. I feel like this is somebody you're a bit worried about, to be honest, because I get the 8 of Swords with it. So I'm wondering if this is somebody who is, I don't know if they're an ex or if they're somebody that you're kind of dating but you don't know where it's going, or if it's a person you're just about to meet. 8 of Swords is when you're thinking about it, which Virgos do a lot of, okay, which is good. We need you to be the thinkers of the zodiac. But sometimes, and I'm going to say this is one of these times, sometimes you've got to put the thinking cap away and it has to be about the body and the soul, okay? It has to be about what you've got going on inside, you know? What you can feel in your body. I don't know if I can put it a better way. Let's take another card first. I'm getting the words, and it's a film as well, Don't Worry Baby. I know, that's quite nice, isn't it? And then the Death card rides in. Don't worry, baby. We've got the Death card. Woohoo! Right, okay. Death card. This is a change. So it feels to me like a change for the better. And I like that. But it is, Virgos don't always like change. This, you can't go back. You can't go backwards. You can only go forwards in this particular connection. Could, of course, be dealing with a Scorpio. 7 of Wands, fighting for something. This is spicy. Virgo. If you're not with anyone at the moment, this could be a relationship that sort of comes in hot and heavy, you know, high attraction. For others of you, you may be finding your level in a situation with somebody, finding out where you stand, where they stand, where you both stand. And this is about fighting for territory, the 7 of Wands, Mars in Leo. You need, in all of your relationships, they will all benefit from you standing your line, okay? Standing your ground, 7 of Swords, playing your cards close to your chest, not being the one to help. You are a sign of service, Virgo, and that's fine most of the time, but not right now. You need to be able to stand back a little. Let people come to, ooh, you. King of Pentacles comes out. Now, King of Pentacles often comes out with another king when there's two sides to a person, okay? So we've got our King of Wands, we've got our King of Pentacles. Sometimes they're the fun party person. Sometimes they're the more sensible person, okay? I do like the King of Pentacles. That is the steadfast, loyal, committed person, okay? Some of you may be dealing with someone where there's two sides to the coin. There are two sides to them with their personality. Let me take another card for him. Nice. Three of Cups. There is a lightness about this connection. There is the ability to have fun with this person. A lot of fun with this person. And I guess there will come a point, and I don't know if it's just yet actually, because we've got the Chariot here. You could be exploring different ways of being with somebody, okay? There will come a point where you will want to draw your line in the sand, okay? There will come that point. But I don't think it's yet. I don't. Yes. You also get Justice. The universe is going to somehow, the universe is on your side at the moment, okay? You're pretty much of a winner with that massive Ace of Cups. Your love life has the ability to go in any direction you want it to, actually, even if it feels like it doesn't. Some of you are dealing with somebody who is half one way, half another way. Some of you are worrying about something which actually I don't think you really need to worry too much about. The Death card is marching through all of it. So you all have big changes coming up. But we do because we've got the two eclipses coming. The Justice card, for me, the universe is going to be sending events, timings, people your way, which are going to help whatever this situation is. Okay, yes. The Love Oracle card I get for you. I don't know what's going on with my camera here. The Love Oracle card that I get for you, and your love life will definitely not be boring, is one of my favourites because it's the window and it says it right here. A new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. So whether that's with an existing person or someone you're just about to meet, a new adventure in love is coming. Get ready, okay? It's important. It's important as well that looking at the rest of the cards, that you realise, and I don't know why, you know, maybe it's the astrology, go and have a look, but you're lucky this month. Make the most of it. I'm going to go and do the extended reading. I'm going to do extended love reading. So I'm looking at your person, how they feel about you, and are there any blocks that are standing in the way, and what is the best way forward? It's the first link in the description box of this video. Let me know what I can't speak today, Virgo, what to watch on telly, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.